Hi, boys and girls of the Meeting House. This is your friend Jackie Covell. Sometimes I wake up and with all of this staying at home, I think to myself, things don't just seem the same and they don't seem right sometimes. And I was thinking about that and thinking about how you must be feeling about the change in schedule. So I thought I would take a minute to show you a slideshow of some pictures that also think they seem like something's not right. And I like to call this a moment of, because you're looking at something and your brain can't make sense of it. Just like sometimes I can't make sense of my new schedule, but I'm very happy that my schedule includes visiting with you. So take a look at this photograph that somebody took and see if you could see what's going on here. And of course, I'm going to tell you what's going on, but I thought you might like to take a look at it first. This is from southwest Morocco. They're goats, and they climb up the argan trees to chomp on the fruit. You got it. These are goats standing in a tree. Never saw that before. It's hard to imagine how these goats are not breaking the branches, but they're not. What does this look like it's a picture of? Take a minute and see if your brain can wrap around it. It looks like it's sky, water. I see the shadow of this person walking. It's a real moment of, This is the largest salt flat, and it's called the Salar de Uyuni, and it becomes like a giant mirror immediately after a rainstorm. So this person is actually walking on a salt flat. It's land. But after there's a rainstorm, the little bit of water that's on the salt flat acts like a mirror and it's reflecting the sky. So it looks like this person is walking on water. What could this be? Take a look at this photograph and see if you can figure out what is going on here with these. They look like holes almost, or footprints, or not sure what they are. And then I go down and it says, fairy circles, mysterious rings found in the deserts of Southwest Africa. They're thought to be created by termites that are trying to trap water. So it looks like these circles are made by the bugs, the termites, and they're trying to collect some water in there because after all, they are in the desert. But there's such a mysterious pattern that it makes your brain kind of go, What do you think about this? It almost looks like it's fake. It has the face of a rabbit, it has the hair of sort of a sheep. This is a fluffy fur Angora rabbit, and it gets sheared like a sheep, and the fur is used to make very expensive sweaters. I've never seen a rabbit that big before. Mostly it's fur. This is just beautiful. I'm not sure what it is. When I looked at it, I thought, I see some water, I see some light in the background, but I'm not sure what this is. Then I scroll down and it says this brilliant blue glow known as bioluminescence, really big word. It's caused by tiny marine algae. They emit bursts of light when it's stirred up by the ocean wave. So this must be the shoreline. This is the ocean. And when the wave comes in, this bioluminescence is given off by the algae that are in the water. Quite beautiful. A beautiful photograph. This looks like you could make this at home with your Crayola crayons. I don't know. Beautiful colors. No particular repeating pattern. I scroll down and it says, this is the bark of a rainbow eucalyptus tree. It is a crayon box of color native to New Guinea. These vibrant trees can grow over 200 feet tall. Wow. So this is just a picture of the bark of a tree. Quite beautiful. What can this be? Well, did you guess? This is not someone's hair. It's a flannel moth caterpillar. This woolly weirdo is called the puss caterpillar because it resembles a cuddly house cat. But this is actually just a caterpillar on a stalk or a stem or a branch. I love that beautiful red hair and those stripes, but it's a caterpillar. That means it moves. Must look like someone's hair when it's moving along. Well, these are trees, and we see a person over here, but what is wrapped around these trees? That's a huh moment. People wish this was cotton candy. Massive floods in Pakistan drove millions of spiders and insects high into the trees where they spun their webs. So this is a tree, trees, I should say, coated by webs that were created by insects. The insects were protecting themselves from the floods, so they went up the tree. It's a smart thing to do. But when they created their webs, that's what the tree looked like. That's the result of the insects going up into the tree. Who could believe it? What is this? Huh. Is it a zebra or a horse? It's a zorse, of course, an animal hybrid. That's the offspring, a male zebra and a female horse. So I guess the female horse was white, and there's a zebra, and they got together, and this is their baby, a zorse, a zebra horse. Could have been a hebra, but it's a zebra, but it's a zorse. Half zebra, half horse. Last picture, I think. So beautiful. An algae bloom or red tide caused by fast-growing marine algae builds up in the ocean when an influx of nutrients causes the algae to bloom, and it's red. So I'm just going to run back so you can take a look. A zorse. The insects up in the tree making their webs to escape the flood. A caterpillar. The bark of a tree. An algae bloom, bioluminescence. An Angora rabbit whose hair gets used to make very expensive sweaters. This is where the insects are making holes in the desert to try to get water, termites. A salt flat that after a rainstorm acts like a mirror. And here we are back to where we started, with goats in a tree, eating the delicious fruits, but not breaking the branches. Look at this one over here. I missed this the first time around. I hope you're having a great day. And when it feels like, what is going on? And how long is this going to go on? I hope you take a few minutes to visit with me and take a look at some of these pictures that we figured out together. I'll see you next time at the Meeting House Playground Online.